Hey guys, my name is Morgan and welcome to my first YouTube video. This is going to be a video of me taking you around the garden, showing you what I have, what's going on, so let's get started. Right here we have my water collection. We've actually got a water shortage at the moment, so I've used a couple of liters from here. So this is just rainwater that I've collected, and I keep them in these 5 litre bottles, and I've got a 30 litre bottle here. So this is just for emergencies, and luckily I had this because we actually have an emergency at the moment. So walking along here, I've got my fish tank just with a bunch of duckweed and some cuttings from my fish tank inside, just also some extra water and just for the frogs to chill around and all that. Moving over, we have some beans and a lacquer palm that I've got here. This is a propagation from a plant that we have in the pool area. And at the bottom here we have some basil. These are basil that I propagated from store-bought basil actually. I rooted them up in some water and now I've planted them up here. This one's going to flower. Really pretty. This is a little plant that I got from my gran. I'm not sure what the name is. I'm not sure what the name of a lot of these plants are. I'm still getting to know and getting used to everything. This is some nice flowers that I found in the garden. I just thought I'd bring them over and put them to the side, bring a little bit more color and hopefully bring some bees as well. Here we have some carpet of snow coming up, little seedlings this side. They will eventually make some nice white flowers, and hopefully that'll also bring in a little bit of activity and also some nice color in this side. Here we have a carrot. This one's actually going to flower soon. Hopefully we can get some seeds from that. This is actually a top of a carrot that I actually cut off and I rooted it up as well and planted it in here. So hopefully we can get some seeds and then grow some actual carrots. Here we have an avo tree. This is a tree that my friend and I actually started growing at hostel, and it's around a year old now and it's doing really well. There's some shoots coming out from the side here and they are absolutely gorgeous, nice big leaves. So I'm really proud of this. I've got some Wonderlawn at the bottom here just to help with keeping the soil nice and moist, because avos like to have lots of water, so I don't want the soil drying out. So I've got some Wonderlawn on top there. Moving over, we have a mango tree. We actually have a little frog over here. They like to chill. There's a gap just underneath here and they like to sit around there at night, and this one looks to be popping his head up there. This is a mango. My sister actually planted this one and we were very surprised to see it actually came up. So yeah, that's really cool. Also some Wonderlawn going on at the bottom there. Nice to keep the soil nice and moist. We have some bell peppers here. I actually started these from seed and they are in desperate need of a transplant. I'm going to be transplanting these down in the beds that I have at the bottom. I'll show you those in a second. So yeah, these are nice and beautiful and no problems, no diseases, so very proud of that. Here we have some tomatoes. These are at the end of their life cycle. Their leaves are starting to die off and all that. I planted these maybe 2 months before I should have. I didn't know a lot about when I should plant them and all kinds of seasons and stuff like that, so they actually should be going for another 2-3 months, but they are at the end of their cycle now, so I'm going to have to harvest a few of these and maybe start up some new seedlings and then we can carry on with that. Yeah, we have a beautiful potato plant. I started this from a potato that sprouted inside and I moved it outside and it seems to be growing very well here. There's some nice flowers as well, so hopefully that means we've possibly got some potatoes growing at the bottom here. We've got a very small pot actually. I was not expecting this thing to grow this big, so yeah, we will definitely see how that turns out. Got another bean plant over there and a little oak tree over here. Yeah, we actually have some carpet of snow flowers. These ones have actually flowered, so that is really pretty. So those previous ones will turn out like this. I gave this one a trim because it was actually double this length, so it was getting a little bit out of hand, so I thought I'd just trim it and hopefully we can get some new growth coming from there. But yeah, that's what they'll look like. Very beautiful. Moving over to this side, we've got a beautiful big peace lily at the back there. We've got a philodendron sellum here giving off some nice beautiful new leaves over there. We've got a nice new one over here as well. We've got some succulent propagations. There's a few that's giving a little bit of roots, but yeah, it's definitely going to take a little bit more time. This is a plant that I got from my girlfriend actually, and I'm not sure what the name is of this one, but yeah, definitely it's giving out some shoots here, so hopefully we can get some flowers there. We have I believe this one is called a white arum lily. So yeah, this is a lily. Hopefully we can get this one to flower. It's still very small, still lots of time for this one to grow before we get any lilies coming from that one. We've got a marble queen pothos here, and we've got some cuttings that I took from this marble queen pothos, and all three of them are actually starting up. They've got new growth points and all that, so very proud of that. We have a little propagation of the peace lily over here. This is a flower from my mother, also not sure what the name is, and this is a little cactus from my sister. Walking along here, we actually have the beds that I was speaking about. These are some new beds that I've actually dug up from the grass, actually looking like this. So I picked this whole place up, I took all the grass out, and after I'd cut the grass I put some nice grass over here, like a mulch thing going on. And this one I'm still busy with, still need to take out all of these little pieces of grass and weeds and stuff like that, and then yeah, just going to mix this grass in eventually, add some more mulch, and then we should be all good to plant. I'm actually going to be planting those bell peppers down at the bottom here. Over here we actually have a little storage thing as well for some water. I collect the rainwater from the gutter there, and it comes down, it falls up here, overflows into here, and I have some nice water, probably around 2 weeks worth of water if I water every now and again. So yeah, that's a nice thing to have that I actually came up with. Moving down to the bottom here, we've got some sweet potato, and these are also same story as the other potato. These ones started sprouting indoors, and I decided to plant them out and see how they go. Also got a nice grass mulch on top here. So I've got 3, there's 1 there, 2 and 3 over here, and they are doing very well. They started off pretty slow, but they seem to be growing nicely now, and they are shooting up and sending runners, so that is very good. Over this side we've got some bell peppers that I actually planted from seed. You can see we have a few right over there. They started coming up, there's some more over there. So yeah, very excited. I think this is around just under 2 weeks, and they have finally started coming up, so I am very excited to finally see some growth on this side. I was kind of getting a little worried maybe they'd rotted away or something, or they haven't germinated properly. Going over this side we have some carrots. These carrots actually are started in an HDH bucket, and eventually they grew so much and so big I needed to transplant them. So yeah, I've transplanted a few of them in here. I will eventually thin them out. I think there's around maybe 7 carrots per bunch that you see, so I'm going to thin them out again. But yeah, just thought I'd give myself the best chance of success and plant as many as I can, so hopefully we can get some good carrots out there. Over here we actually have another potato bed. I planted this a couple days ago, so they're definitely not going to be sprouting now, but in this middle section here we've got some potatoes, and hopefully we can get them growing up nice and tall as that other one. Here's some bell pepper seedlings. I ran out of space on the top there, and I thought I'd just plant these seedlings in here. So there's 3 of them that's doing really well, and there's 1 that side that has been eaten by something, so we've got 3 that's doing pretty alright. And moving over this side we actually have another bell pepper bed, also with some nice shoots coming up here, some more over there, doing really well. And yeah, I'm really excited to get these beds going. I'm very interested in the bell peppers, that's why I've got so many. So I'm very excited to finally see that these things are coming up, and hopefully we can get some good produce from these. Moving over this side quickly, we've got another avo tree. This is also one that my friend and I had planted, and this one is around 2 years old. It's not doing as well as the other one because it had a little bit of a problem when I transplanted it. So yeah, now it is picking up, and it is definitely looking a lot better than what it was. So yeah, hopefully a couple of years from now it'll be just as good as the other one. And lastly we have the broccoli bed. This is my newest addition, and these are some seedlings that I got from my local nursery. I actually recycled a bunch of old cans. That's how I saved up money to actually afford these seedlings. So yeah, definitely making a good cycle around. Hopefully I can recycle some more cans, get some more seedlings for the other beds. But yeah, this is a broccoli bed and they are doing really well. It was extremely hot today, so they might be a little bit droopy, but yeah, with nice water they should be all good. Well, that's it. That's the whole garden. I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy.